Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be using the hats today. Majority of the video is gonna be me clamping people. There'll be certain parts where I do use the battle roll to kill people, but yeah, most of it is just gonna be me picking up small 2 slots or 1 slots and just dropping them to their death. But yeah, this was very enjoyable and it was actually very fun. Before this, I never really played the hats, so this was like my second, third day of actually playing it, and it's actually very enjoyable. And yeah, the first day and a half, I was just getting absolutely steamrolled on this thing. I just didn't really know how to play it correctly and stuff like that. But after I got the hang of it, it's easily the most fun dino I've ever played. Yeah, it's really good. Definitely recommend it. The hardest thing was just, getting the flight down, the turning and keeping momentum, and then obviously the timing of stuff, and then just being patient. It was the hardest part of playing this thing, but once you get it down, it's so fun. The only bad thing about the hats is its stamina. It's so trash. It like runs out super fast, but that's kind of because when you clamp people, they buck and they just take it all away from you, so that's why. But I mean, this thing is just so amazing. You can get around the map in like 5 minutes, so looking for PvP is just not a problem at all, and taking fights that you want to take, yeah, super fun. Not only that, if you die, you can easily quest back up to adult. It's no problem. Also, just stealing trophies is really easy on this thing. Here I'm fighting some owls, helping my friend defend himself. He's on his Titan. You can skip past this bit if you guys want. 2 more clamp stuff if that's what you're here for. But yeah, this is gonna be for the next 2 minutes. I'm gonna be fighting these aloes and just using the roll and stuff and a little bit of the peck barrage. I don't really like fighting stuff on this thing that can actually defend itself from my clamp. Is this thing's kind of squishy, so a lot of things just out DPS it, unless you're just going against very bad players. So yeah, but there's sometimes I go on the ground and use the peck barrage. The peck barrage is actually really good, but I still think you should honestly be trying to use the clamp as much as possible. It's super fun and it's just super safe as well. It's hard to die using the clamp, unless maybe if a raptor pounces on you and just keeps you from flying away. And honestly, other hatsies don't even like kill you most of the time. Occasionally you do get that. There's a few times I've been jumped by other hatsies, but you can honestly just get away. If you just play very passive and just run the whole time, you could honestly lose them. And yeah, but and even if you die, it's really easy to quest back up. Another thing is, this thing's stam recovery feels very slow, but it's balanced. I like the hat, it's really fun. Another thing I really like about it is like all hatsies are now stuck with clamp, so you don't have other hatsies just running different stuff from you and potentially helping them kill you in a 1v1 or something like that, because they're using other baits. Like now you're kind of forced to use specific baits. So yeah, I think it's really cool and nice. As before, I just feel like not a lot of people were using clamp. So yeah, another thing I want to point out is the hats. When you're flying, you bleed so much. Like when you're walking, it's like 1x, and then it doubles when you start running. But when you fly, it's like 4 times. It's crazy. Like, you will bleed out if you have a bunch of bleed on you when you're flying. It's crazy. I never knew that until I played this thing. I've only been playing this thing for 3 days, but yeah, once I got the timing of this thing, it was just like any other dino, and it was just, besides the survivability is incredible, because the only thing that can kill me is another hatsie. So yeah, and most hatsies don't really fight each other. I feel like most hatsie players don't like hats PvP, as in just air PvP. They like to pick off smaller things and just use the roll, just to kill people. But yeah. The other thing is, this thing's health recovery is super slow as well, but it's fair enough. It's just nothing can kill you, so if you just play it smart, you pretty much never die. Yeah. But to be fair, in the first day and a half that I played this thing, I've never died so much before, as I was just getting used to it. Like, I died so many times. I was so close to never playing this dino ever again. But I just kept trying, and actually finally got it down, and started enjoying it a lot. Most of these I played solo. There was some times where I was helping my friends fight other people. Most of the time I was just solo picking people off and picking them up. I really do like the clamp is a lot harder to use now that it's got a delay. Before it used to be instant. Now I think the delay is so much better, and it takes so much more skill for both circles and hatzes. Timing is a very big part of it now, and I think that's very good. Because anyone can do it before, now it's a little bit harder, so it's really nice. So yeah. Another thing I realised, sometimes when I just missed the clamp, I would let people chase me, and then I would clamp, and then it start precise turning behind me. So yeah. Another thing is just like, I always pop my clamp way before I get to someone. It just depends on the speed that I'm going as well. Because the clamp does take a while to pop and actually pick someone up. So I just pre-do it, and I just kind of judge the distance between me and whoever I'm going, and then the speed as well. And I just get nasty pickups and just instantly fly away. The only problem I was having is obviously I always take, a lot of the time I would just take collision damage just from hitting the ground so hard, or just hitting the other player as I was about to clamp them. And then the other problem I was having is just takeoffs. Sometimes the takeoffs just wouldn't take off, and it wasn't because somebody was pounced on me. So yeah. But yeah, you can see this Metri here tries to face tank me, and I just start using that barrage, and that barrage does actually a lot of damage, and you can get 10 stacks. If he was to play it right, he should have just got a few hits in left and let that barrage go away, because honestly without the stacks it's not very good. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but once you get those 10 stacks it does crazy damage. So yeah. But the stacks don't even last that long, so you could just wait someone out. Yeah. And you can see I picked this guy up as well. Yeah. This thing was really fun. Gonna definitely be playing a lot more of the Hatzi. I was getting burnt out of Pandora, and I started playing more Gondola, and I always had the Hatzi but I never played it, as it just wasn't my style of dino. But since the clamp changes, I decided to give it a go, and I've been enjoying it a lot. Yeah, honestly the hardest thing was the turn, because this thing feels super clunky. It's just very big. It actually doesn't weigh that much, it only weighs 3.1k, but it's just very big. And yeah, but once you get it down, probably the most fun dino in the game right now. Yeah. Here me and my friends were fighting a group at GV in Broken Tooth Canyon. And yeah, we ended up killing the Lambio, but they had a bunch of stuff anyway, so they just kept bringing stuff back. Obviously, Waystones have been changed now to where they cost 2k each, but honestly, people still get Waystoned all the time, as the mushrooms just clear it. And some people in groups just do have someone just farming money, coins all the time. And that's just like no lives there. They just do that. They're just, they just farm the coins for the group and then waste on everyone. But honestly, I don't mind group fighting. I think it's pretty cool and it can be pretty fun. The only time I think group fighting sucks is when it's like a 10v1 on a random person. But yeah, other than that, group fighting is pretty fun. Now, I don't really like fighting other hatsies that much, but it was like the only thing I could find in the radius for a while, so I just started fighting this guy. So yeah, I think it's a lot harder to kill other hatsies, honestly, as it's pretty easy to get away from each other. Just because, especially if you've been flying the whole time and you've already got that momentum build up, you're not going to catch someone if they've got the momentum built up already. They're going to put you in the dust. So yeah, another thing I just avoid when I see a group of hatsies, more than one hatsie, I just avoid them. Like, I don't even get close to them, as they're probably just going to kill you. So yeah, I just avoid other hatsies most of the time. Unless they're solo, I'll come up to them, as you know, you can win a 1v1, but 1v2 on the same dino as someone else is a lot harder to win. So yeah. Now, I did lose the first guy. I'm pretty sure this was 2 different hatsies, because there's no way this guy's still flying around. And you can see, like, the other one looked a lot darker, and this one looks a lot more like bluish, bright blue. So yeah, maybe I'm just blind, but yeah, I'm pretty sure the other guy got away. He slipped through. It was very dark, so it was hard to see. And honestly, I'm surprised this guy just tried to face fight me. I thought he was gonna fly around and get a few rolls on me to do extra damage, because I already did way more damage than that guy did from collision and a roll. So yeah, that was pretty dumb of him. You're gonna see here, I see this conch starts coming, so I land and I try and get the clamp on him just to see if he gets overly aggressive, but he doesn't. So what, I just stopped running and baiting this guy in, and I'm gonna do clamp and then precise and just get him. You can see here I'm struggling to take off, and this guy gets a bunch of free hits. But yeah, I still get him and just drop him to his death. Yeah. Now I do end up landing on this pillar, and some sub-adult hatsie came around and killed me. So yeah, that was unfortunate. But I did come back and put him pretty low, but he just got away. So yeah. And a lot of people just don't expect it, especially when you're going really fast, just to get snatched up. If you line it up really well and have good timing, it's going to be really easy for you to get these clamps. So it's super fun. It's the most fun I've had in a long time playing anything. Conk was pretty fun when it's got its TOC, but this is also just really fun. So yeah. And I was struggling a little bit to get my takeoff again, and these guys just put me really low, and I was going to bleed out. So I knew I was going to bleed out. Honestly, even if I land, I'm pretty dead. And the other hatsies are chasing me. Yeah, but as I said, it's never a problem dying as a hatsie. It's super easy to get around the map because you can just fly everywhere, and not only that, it's just like questing is really easy. And I didn't report the guy, but my thing just instantly came up. So yeah. Yeah. And again, the dive bombing as well. It's really nice to get that momentum. And this guy like basically jumps right into my jaws. Very unlucky timing for him. Perfectly timed for me. And yeah, get another free kill. Now, every time I go for the clamp, I always try to make sure my stamina is at least 70%. I mean, sometimes you see I'll go in way lower. But yeah, that's just really if I'm not patient, but most of the time I want to have high stamina just because of the bucking. Not only that, if you have a bad start, as in like you can't take off, you waste a lot of stamina as well. But yeah, you can see, get another free kill. But yeah, you know, I could hear this guy. and it was really hard to see him, but I just barely saw him and get the clamp on him. And this guy starts typing in chat to let him go, but it's already too late. Once you get the clamp, you kind of just gotta go with it. And I get this guy's trophy. There was a baby titan around, and I was just gonna give him the trophy that I get from this guy. But you're gonna see just in a second here, he's getting hunted by a titan. Not a titan, sorry. He's the baby titan, and an arrow's trying to kill him. And I see it, and I'm low on stamina, and I get about a roll on this guy. And then I'm pretty low on stamina at this point, and I know that. So I just start hitting my barrages. Got a couple free bites on him to get those stacks up. And I already know at this point I can't fly away because I'm just too low stamina. I'm going to get myself killed if I just don't stay in this fight. And yeah, out face tank the arrow. So that was nice. You're going to mostly see me kill conks. Sometimes patches, a little bit of raptors. Honestly, conks are the easiest one. Because there's just the most of them, especially that the conk TLC came out. A lot of people love the conk and think it's good. So a lot of the time I'll just be killing conks, and then I'll kill patches every now and then. They're a little bit harder to get, as they take way less fall damage. So you're gonna see sometimes they just survive the falls, especially if I don't have a lot of stamina to get him high enough. Like this one here, he survived, but I caught him again while he was getting his berry bush, and this time I'm not gonna let him live. There's no way. Yeah, you're gonna see later on in the video there's another patchy that's pretty similar to this, and this guy is just like surviving so many falls, especially if they run sure-footed. That gives them more fall damage increase, so they don't die from fall damage. But yeah, honestly it's super satisfying going to GP and just picking people up and dropping them to their death while the whole pack, mixed pack, just sits shooting watches, and they can't do anything unless they have another hatz. Yeah, you'll also see a lot of the time the people try to catch their friends, as you can do that. You can catch them, like if they land on their friend, it like takes away all the fall damage. And yeah, so sometimes you see me take them away further to just so that can't happen. But yeah, another thing is, like, GP is mostly just people teaming up and just mix packing. They just don't do anything. They just sit there waiting for one person that's a solo, and they come in and just kill them. They kind of just pick and choose who they want to kill. If it's an easy kill, they'll kill them. If it's a hard thing, they'll just let it join. So yeah, it's actually very enjoyable just clamping these guys. But yeah, and most of the time I kind of see these guys, and then I don't instantly go for it. I kind of position myself and align myself, and sometimes I even wait for people, because I'll maybe wait till they are eating food or picking flowers. That way they're not moving. Or if I see they're just going in a straight line the whole time, and I'll go for it as well. But yeah, it's super risky as well when there's a lot of people. Often near trees it gets a little bit harder to do it, but it's still doable. And you can see this guy survives, and I get the roll on him, but he still survives. So yeah, this guy, I picked this guy up a total of 3 times, and this guy just will not die. He just does not want to die at all. So yeah, at some point one of these guys do catch him, so maybe that's why he left so many times. Like right there, I felt like he should have died, but yeah, pretty sure that's where they caught him. So yeah, very unlucky for me, but this is the 3rd time that I get this guy, and this guy's pretty oblivious. If I've caught you 3 times by now, you're doing something wrong. Once you get caught twice, you gotta be very aware. Maybe he just thought I wouldn't be trying it anymore. But yeah, and this guy doesn't die again. Like, he's alive, but he's like one hit. And I see that, I'm like, I'm going for it. I don't care if I die. If I die, I die. It's gonna be a lot easier for me to get back there than it is for him. You can see everything just jumps me. I did try to knock it all back away to get away, but I just couldn't. I just got body blocked and stuck and couldn't do anything. But yeah. Also, I think the speed that you come in can surprise people as well. Especially if they can't hear the clamp, because the clamp does do a noise. If you pop it perfect, if you just have perfect timing and you pop it and you just come in and swoop them, they don't even hear you or see you in time to react, and you just get a free kill on them. It's super fun. The only thing is, not a lot of things are, you can't pick up a lot of things. It's like the one slots like Camp, Toe, Struffy, both the Raptors, Latin and Dino, Conk and Patchy are the only ones, only like 2 slots that you can pick up. You can't pick up Megs because they're too heavy. You can't pick up Alios either, they're too heavy. Both of them got their combat weight put up. Akello also too heavy, Kentro's too heavy. Styrak, you could pick up a Styrak if he's not full adult. If he's like in sub-adult, you could pick him up. But honestly, I don't even risk it. There's no point. Like, you never know when someone's adult or not. So it is. Well, you do if there's a big difference. But what I'm saying is, when a Styrak is like a bar off, you can pick him up. But yeah, now this Raptor chased me after I killed the Conk, and he ran himself out of stamina from pouncing on me the whole time, so it was just a free kill from me. Yeah, no point clamping the guy and wasting my stamina as well, so he would do the same, just buck. But yeah, now I'm here, I see a Conk with a hatz, and I get the Conk. Honestly, as I said before, I don't mind if I die, as it's easy to get trophies and stuff on this guy. But I'm gonna get myself low on stamina from carrying that Conk. You can see his friend isn't happy about it, but we get collision damage and I don't really take any, so that was nice. And I know I have to take this to the floor as I don't have any stamina, so yeah, I was forced to land. And this guy misses a roll, so I just get 1 free hit on him. That's 1 extra stack, and he also just missed a lot of his barrage, so I just kept landing way more hits and I killed him. And this other hatz just watched me and let me be and let me live. Here again, a third party. I see there's Conks here fighting Rexes, and I go for it. Also, I'm not gonna like fight Apexes. Like, I never try and fight Apexes as a hatz. It is just pointless. It just takes really long and it's not as fun as clamping stuff. So yeah. And I put this guy on broken bones, and I didn't know at the time these guys were fighting. I thought I was dead. I was like, this Rex is gonna kill me, but he didn't. I'm sure if he bone broke me, maybe then he would have killed me, but yeah, he let me live, so that was nice. Yeah. And here I was fighting some other stuff, and this was honestly the first clip, but this is when I first started playing this thing, so I was like, I'll just put this at the end, because it's not as good as start. So yeah. And I get the clamp on him, drop him to his death, and that was pretty much it. I'm going to be playing a lot more of the hatz now. Yeah, really fun dino, 10 out of 10.